Hi, welcome to this next part of installing OracleXE on Ubuntu. I'll start up the virtual machine and then install a few packages for the VirtualBox guest editions and NTP so that we can synchronize our local time. Then we just need to go through, set up a few config files, download the OracleXE package, which I've already downloaded, so I'll just copy that from a local folder. And then install the OracleXE. So log in. So there's some packages here which can be updated, which I won't do for the moment. First, let's just have a look at this time date control, and it shows that our NTP synchronized is no. So we can install that. If we install NTP, then it will download the time providers and also set up the NTP daemon service. Just look again, and now NTP is synchronized. So next, just install the VirtualBox guest editions. VirtualBox DKMS. This will take a few minutes to install. It's about 644 megabytes. So that's completed installing. So now I'll just attach a shared folder from the local machine so that we can access where I downloaded the Oracle installation to. I'll call it source. Also mount and make it permanent. So okay. And then just in the VirtualBox, we'll just reboot the machine, and that'll pick up that device then. So just quickly log in again. For df-k, we can see that the source folder is mounted on media sf shared folder underscore source. Then if I just ls in that media directory, then we can see it's owned by root. So I find it's just easier to also mount the folder as my own user. So let's just make a directory. So, change the permissions. And then mount the actual folder. Sudo mount VirtualBox file system. We'll set the owner as the current user. It's me. The name of our shared folder is source, and the place where we want to mount it is mount source. So if we df-k again, we can see we've got the extra source mounted on /mount source, and ls-l/mount. And we can see that it's owned by the current user, Paul W. Now we can copy the file from /mount/source to our current location. Now we just need to get a few more packages to be able to install the OracleXE. Alien to convert the RPM to a dev package, libaio, support Unix ODBC, BC, and zip to unzip the file. This will just take a few seconds to install. And now we can unzip the Oracle file. Just need to specify the destination, current folder. Now if we go into the disk1 folder, we can convert the RPM file that we've got there to a deb file. So we can use Alien to do that. So, and this takes about 5 or 6 minutes to convert. So the deb has finished generating. Now we can just set up a few config files before we run the Oracle installation. The first one is chkconfig file in sbin, which is used when the package manager depackages the deb file. So the file that the script will update is in init.d, and it's the OracleXE script. So first we'll just check whether we've already updated the file. If you run the installation again, then we won't keep appending the same thing to the end. Type it into grep, and we'll just grep for init. Add a blank line. Then I'll just cut this and paste it in a few times. So cut it and then insert. So which was Control Shift and 6 to start marking, Control K to cut the text once we finish marking it, then Control U to insert the lines. Just describe what this is for. Specify the required start and stop. Then the default start and stop as well. And we'll start on run levels 2, 3, 4 and 5. We'll stop run levels 0, 1 and 6. Just add a short description. And then update-rc to reload the parameters. Now we just need to change the permissions on that file. 5/sbin/. Now we'll just update in our system control folder the Oracle conf. And this will just set our kernel parameters for Oracle. So the file max we can check after we've reloaded, and now we can just check the file-max current setting. And then we can compare it after we've reloaded it. So currently it's 200,222. Stop and start. We can ignore this error about the parity on the port ranges. Let's just check the file max, and it's changed. Next we just need to set up our shared memory. So if we look at our df-k, we can see that the device shared memory is 1024 and mounted using a TMP file system. We just need to really increase the size of this to be closer to our RAM that we've assigned to the machine. So to do this, we'll create a script in the init.d folder called shmload. In case that the parameter is start, then we'll load the shared memory. In any other cases, we will just report an error. Put the file in there. Remove the dev shim if it already exists. Then recreate that directory. And then just mount the file system on that folder. So we'll specify that it's a temp file system and shared memory file system. And for the size, we'll put 2048. Just finish that. Then for anything else, just report an error and exit. So that's created that file. Now we just need to create a soft link to that from each of the run levels. And just change to run level 3 and 4 and 5. And then we can just check that each of those files are there. -l slash etc. in all folders, and then just look for with shm in the name. So we can see that we've got those 5 files, 4 soft links and the actual shared memory loading file. One more symlink, which is just for awk. And now we've set up all of our configuration files, so we're just ready to install the package. So that's done. Next, it's worth just checking the memory target in the config script for starting Oracle. So we've got the memory target of 838 megabytes there. As the package manager's mentioned when it's finished unpackaging the Oracle and installing, then we just need to run the OracleXE script in the init.d folder with the configure option. Just need to run it with the sudo there. So we'll accept the HTTP port as 8080 for the listener 1521. We'll just specify a password for the sys and system accounts. We'll set it to start on boot. Yes. Now it's just installing an actual Express edition of the database as opposed to the Oracle software, which is what we installed with the package manager. The Oracle installation actually uses Recovery Manager to recover the database that's been backed up by Oracle, and then just does a small bit of configuration to make it runnable again, given that restoration. The Oracle setup is completed, and we can just have a look to see what Oracle processes we have running. So that's good that we've got quite a few running there. We can just set up a couple more things so that when we log in we've got access to Oracle software, and also so that we can administer the database. So we can modify our user using sudo and add ourselves to the group DBA. Also, we just need to add the Oracle environment settings to our profile. So just echo Oracle SID, and we can see that's not set currently. We can edit our, don't need sudo for that, our bash profile. Let's go back a directory, edit our bash profile here. We can just execute a script that Oracle provide, which you can take a look at, which just installs the Oracle environment variables. We want to execute this each time we log in. Save the changes, then just re-execute our profile. Now if we check the Oracle SID, we can see it's been set. So we've correctly added that script into our bash profile. Finally, just restart the VirtualBox and check that we can log in, that our profile, that the environment variables are set, and that we can log in as a DBA into Oracle. So we can see that the SHM shared memory failed there. I'll just log in again. And two things that we need to do is, one, change the permissions on the file, which I missed to do. And the other, let's just check the file. And I actually made a typo here and just should have had a minus here rather than an equal sign. Just save the changes. Then let's just check that script works. So no errors. Just df-k. You can see that we've got the SHM file system. I'll just quickly reboot so that we can see that does actually load correctly. So, and there was no failed error message this time. df-k again. We can see that the shared memory file system is there. Let's just check that we can log into Oracle. It's DBA. Let's just select from the table version, just to see what version of database we're running. So that's it for installing OracleXE on Ubuntu. Hope everyone's found this useful.